I'm Henning Moeller. I'm a product manager with COMPRION. COMPRION is a world-leading manufacturer for test solutions for smart cards and terminals. We are serving basically the telecom industry, but also the banking industry. We are creating solutions for the contact-based and the contactless interfaces for the smart card. From our expertise and involvement in many of the standardization and certification bodies, we have a good reputation in the market for our expertise in helping the industry to improve their products and create test solutions for upcoming and new technology. Standardization in general helps us a lot in going away together with our customers and aligning what they are striving at with what we have to provide for them as a service. So standardization is for us there are two parts. For us is standardization for core specification, new technology. We are listening there. We are taking part in these processes by listening closely to the new requirements coming up from our customers. But at the same time, we help the industry in creating new test specifications because of our long-lasting experience in this area. We are a good partner in creating new test specifications which are not only comprehensive but also implementable, which is very important to create new solutions for our customers to have exactly what they need for testing and making sure that their products are high quality. We currently see there are many initiatives, many new technologies coming up, and it's very important to have a kind of streamlining of those new technologies and bringing them together into a comprehensive and well-aligned solution, complete solution for many of the upcoming questions, especially when it comes to payment, when it comes to provisioning of smart cards, for example. There are so many tasks which for the time being are coming up, and there are many technologies, competing technologies, and standardization helps us to bring them into one stream where the industry can head on and do the best products they possibly can do. What we have here is our interactive demo table, what we use to discuss various different solutions with our customers, because we have such a wide variety of different test solutions available. One of them is OTAbility, and I would like to explain a little bit what we are doing there. OTAbility is an end-to-end test environment. So what we do is we test the communication between the OTA or the TSM server on the one end, it's in the back end, and the UICC on the other side. In terms of sending down data to it, for example, for delivering or rolling out a new NFC service, or for provisioning NFC services like this. And this communication chain, we have some tools to test this communication. First off, many test players do not have access to a real TSM server, in fact. So what we provide is we have an OTA server simulation which can be used to facilitate such tests in a lab environment. The second thing is that we do not have necessarily to use a real network, but instead we can use a network simulator so that we can reproduce things which we see in the real world. And apart from that, we can have a tool which simulates a card, so we can have reproducible situations. And we do not have to take care for key management or for initial conditions, because initial conditions are often hard to meet on a chip card. After you have downloaded something, there remains on the card, so to remove them and to bring them back into the original position might be an issue. This is one of our solutions, but we have completely different kinds of solutions, all arranged around these mobile terminal and mobile UICC. Let me give you another example, which is, for example, we have a tool which is capable of doing contactless testing, and we have another tool which allows us to test on the contact interface. So what we provide there is tests, for example, for SWP, NFC, HCI, especially for the NFC ecosystem, and we now are providing additional tests specifically following the standardization body. In this case, it's GSMA NFC handset test book, but also even the GSMA handset test book refers to many of the global platform specifications. For example, they ask for tests for the secure element access control, which is a core specification created by global platform, and also the test specification comes from global platform. What we are currently doing is implementing tests for those different areas of the NFC handset test book. The great thing about what we can do with our tools is that we have a huge amount of data to analyze to create test verdicts. Like, for example, we can have a look into the complete communication here. Oh, sorry, it's flickering a little bit. Complete communication here in the CLT protocol area, so the contactless protocols, the contact-bound protocols, SWP and HTTP. And this gives a huge insight into what happens during the tests, so that we can create explicit and real expressive verdicts about some tests. We can say, okay, this test has been passed, or if it has not been passed, we can give a good explanation why it has failed for the developer to look into it, to find a reason, and in the end, obviously, to fix the issue.